flower. Marcel was a small monkey with a very big imagination. His hair was the color of burnt cinnamon and his eyes, the bright, inquisitive blue of a robin's egg. He lived in a cozy little tree nestled at the edge of the jungle and spent most of his days exploring. One sunny morning, Marcel was on a particularly exciting adventure. He was searching for the legendary giggling flower, a bloom said to have petals that tickled your nose with happiness. As he ventured deeper into the woods, he heard a faint whimpering. Marcel, being a brave and kind little monkey, followed the sound, pushing aside ferns and parting thick bushes. He finally found the source, a tiny, colorful parrot who has been trapped in vines. "Oh, you poor thing!" Marcel exclaimed, kneeling down. The parrot looked up at him with wide, frightened eyes. Marcel gently tried to wiggle the vines loose, but it wouldn't budge. He pulled and tugged, but the vines held tight. He sighed, feeling frustrated. How could he rescue the parrot? Then, Marcel remembered his grandpa's advice: sometimes, the smallest things can make the biggest difference. He looked around, and his eyes fell on a small, smooth pebble. He picked it up and, carefully, wedged it under the vine, creating a little space. He did the same with another pebble, and another, until finally, with a gentle push, the parrot's wing was free. The parrot, now unbound, chirped gratefully and flew up a nearby tree trunk. It paused on a branch, singing down at Marcel as if to say thank you. Marcel smiled, feeling a surge of warmth in his chest. As he continued his quest for the giggling flower, Marcel noticed something different. The tree seemed taller, the birds sang sweeter, and even the sun felt warmer on his face. He realized that helping the parrot had made him feel lighter, happier, and more open to the wonders of the jungle. Suddenly, he heard a sound, a soft, bubbling giggle coming from behind a large, heart-shaped leaf. He peeked around it and gasped. There it was. The giggling flower. It wasn't as grand or as sparkly as he had imagined. It was a small, unassuming flower with petals the color of sunshine, and it was emitting a faint, delightful giggle. Marcel leaned in and gently touched a petal to his nose. He burst out laughing. It wasn't a loud, boisterous laugh, but a quiet, happy chuckle that bubbled up from his belly. He understood now. The flower wasn't magic because of its petals, it was magic because it reminded him to find joy in the little things, just like he had when he helped the squirrel. The happiness wasn't in the flower, it was already inside him, waiting to be discovered. Marcel carefully picked the giggling flower and planted it in a sunny spot near his tree. He knew that even when he wasn't in the deep jungle, he could look at the flower and remember the joy of helping others and appreciating the beauty of the world around him. And that, he knew, was a kind of magic that would last forever. From that day on, Marcel's imagination grew even bigger, fueled by kindness, adventure, and the delightful giggle of a very special flower. The end.